Hello, and welcome to the Tales of Wonder Comedy Magic Show. Please feel free to do the following. Like, comment, cheer, laugh, get silly, but most importantly, have a great time. The show will begin shortly. "30 seconds until showtime." Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you award-winning magician, Dana Hill. Enjoy the show.
Hello friends of the Wayne County Library Systems. I'm Dana Hill, and I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in to the Tales of Wonder Summer Reading Show. Now, I know we can't be together in person this year, but I still want to interact with you. So make sure you type those comments into the chat and leave those thumbs up and heart emojis rolling, so that way we know that you guys are having a great time today, okay? Before we get started with this program, though, there's something I have to do. I just got my coat back from the cleaner, and honestly, the cleaner left a pin in my sleeve. I hope you don't mind, but I have to get this out. It's really annoying, and you can only imagine how difficult it would be to do magic with a pin in your sleeve. Much better. Now we can get started with the show. I would like to take each one of you on a trip down memory lane. This is a trip to the time that I first performed my magic show. I remember it well. I was 12 years old, and we were inside of my living room. We invited some family and friends over. They're sitting in folding chairs, eating triangle sandwiches, and munching on chips. I remember it because my hands seemed so small, and the cards seemed so big. I walked out in front of everyone, and I said, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 playing cards. I then proceeded to get rid of one card. I snapped my fingers, and just like that, I still had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. Everyone was so amazed, they put their fist in the air and they said, Dana, that's amazing! Okay, you guys are obviously not as impressed as they were that day. But it's not your fault, it's okay. You didn't know what to say, but now you do. So let's give this a try. Take 2, you know what to say. Here we go. I remember it well. A trip down memory lane. I was 8 years old. We took our garage and made a little theater out of it. We invited the entire neighborhood to watch this show. Everyone was sitting on folding chairs, eating triangle sandwiches, munching on chips. I remember it because my hands were small and the cards seemed so big. I walked out in front of everyone, and I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 playing cards. I then proceeded to get rid of 1, 2 cards. I snapped my fingers, and just like that, I still had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. Everyone was so impressed, they put their fist in the air and they said, Dana, that's amazing! Cool, some of you are catching on, but not quite all of you. Third time's a charm, everyone has it this time. I know you know what to do. Take 3. I remember it well. A trip down memory lane. I was 3 years old. We rented out the local theater in town. 500 people, standing room only. People were eating those triangle sandwiches, and they're munching on chips. I walked out onto stage, the spotlights beaming in my eyes. The local news and radio stations were there to witness my very first magic show. I remember it because my hands seemed so small and the cards seemed so big. When I was in front of everyone, I told them I had 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 playing cards. I then get rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry about that. 6, 7, 8, 9 cards. I snapped my fingers, and just like that, to everyone's amazement, I still had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. Everyone was so amazed, they stood up, put their fists in the air and said, "Dana, that's amazing." Ah, memories. Good times. You know, how great are libraries? The library is the place where you can escape and go anywhere you've ever wanted to go. The library is the place where you can be anything you've ever wanted to be. The library is a place where you can learn anything you've ever wanted to learn. I've loved reading since I was small, and thanks to books, I was able to read about magic and magic tricks, and now I'm able to live my dream and perform magic. You know, the apple actually doesn't fall far from the tree. This is a picture of my oldest daughter, Olivia. She's 2 years old and loves books. It doesn't matter what kind of book, Llama Llama books, Dr. Seuss books. She loves to read. This is a picture that we took of her this year during Read Across America, and she's reading the Dr. Seuss classic, The Cat in the Hat. You know, I have an idea. I want to try to do some magic with my daughter's photograph. Let's go ahead and just fold it up. And while we're doing this, I want to think of a good magic word. You know, if you know of a good magic word, just type it into the comments for us. Let's see. What's a good magic word? There's so many good ones out there. What's that one everyone uses? Have a banana. That was it. Have a banana. Isn't the magic have a banana? That's not it? Oh man. I thought it was I actually have a banana, so I was hoping that yellow. Yellow, because it's a banana. Please, don't you leave yet. They get better, I promise. Now, I don't want you guys to think in a second that I've changed this picture out. So I'm going to go ahead and sign it and put my initials and the year, 2021. So that way when you see it later, you'll know that it's the same photograph. Now, trust me, we haven't done anything yet, but I want to go ahead and just tear it in half, just like this. So that way we have 2 pieces. Now, we'll tear it again. So that way we have 4 pieces. We'll take the 4 pieces of my daughter's photograph, we'll put them together, and spread them out. Now, I have an idea. Instead of using a magic word, how about we try doing that snapping again? Let's try that. Ready? I think it worked. Let's see. If we just open it up, look at that. Just like that, it happens. That's right. The picture is together. There's no tape, no glue. All the pieces are back. But if you notice, there's something strange about the picture. When I got this from the print shop, it was straight along the sides, but now it's a little torn. Well, there's a reason for that. I actually made a slight mistake because when I restored them, I put the inside on the outside and the outside on the inside. You know, better yet, let me just show you. That's what happened. There's the initials, there's the year. It's still the same photo, just a little different. Oh no. Just don't tell my wife I did this to our kid's photo. I think it was the banana. Okay, everyone. There's someone here I really want to introduce you to. His name is Roscoe, and he's my pet bunny rabbit. And like most other magical bunny rabbits, he actually lives inside of a hat. Tell you what, let me just grab him. Hold on just one second. Roscoe, buddy, it's showtime. Yeah, no, put your phone away. No, Roscoe, just pause the movie. Pause. Everyone, here he is. My bunny rabbit, Roscoe. Big round of applause for... Oh, no, I'm sorry. Roscoe's very camera shy. He probably might not come out. Show him some love in the chat and in the comments. Make him know that you want him to come. Oh, he's ready for the show. He's ready. No, he's not ready. I'm sorry, everyone. We might just have to take his part in the show and just get rid of it because he's not ready. Oh, is he ready for the show? Is he... No, he's not ready. I'm sorry, you guys. He's not. Oh, are you ready? Ta-da! Roscoe, everyone. No, we're doing the show right now. Well, there's no one here, but they're all right there in that little camera there. So, yes, that one right there. They're looking at us through the camera. No, Roscoe, come back here. You can't see them. Oh, really? I'm sorry, everyone. Roscoe said he's actually very, very sad. Why are you sad? He said when he came out today, he was expecting to find himself a new girlfriend. And, yeah, unfortunately, Roscoe, I am the only one here, so, no, Roscoe, you don't have to worry about that. Oh, that's what the flower was for, huh? Yeah, I'm sorry, Roscoe. Unfortunately, there's no one here, but maybe sometime later we can go ahead and do something with this flower, and you can find yourself... Roscoe, did you just eat the... You know what? Never mind, Roscoe. Never mind. Are you ready to get on with the show? Perfect. Now, when Roscoe knew he's going to be part of this show, he told me he wanted to work on some cool magic to show everyone today. Have you been working on your magic? Very good. Oh, he said for his first trick, he's going to make a dove appear. You can do that? Cool. Now, I've never actually seen him do this, so you guys are going to be just as amazed as I am when he makes a dove appear for everyone. And Roscoe, is this the dove? Roscoe, that is a bar of Dove soap. When you said you were going to make a dove appear, I was expecting a, dove with the, you know what? Never mind. How about we do that magic trick that you do with the balloons? Okay, he's been working really hard on this. It's really, really cool. I've got some balloons here for you. I'm going to grab one out. And Roscoe, just hold on to that and blow it up. While you're blowing it up, I'll explain to everyone what you're going to do. Now, what Roscoe does is he blows up the balloon, and then using the power of his mind, and only the power of his mind... Do you need help? Using only the power of his mind, Roscoe actually cut... Here, let me help you out. Ow. Now, here, let's stretch it out. Ow, Roscoe, that's not funny. Using only the power of his mind, he's going to trap the air inside the balloon and not let it escape. Check this out. Are you ready? All right, I'll blow it up for you. A little help, sir. Does that work? All right, cool. Hold on to that. Now, Russell's going to take this balloon, and in just 1 second, using the power of his mind, he's going to... he said it's kind of hot in here. He's a little hot. He had to get some cool air. Here, let's blow it up for you again, okay? Hold on to your hat. All right, there you go. Is that big enough? Cool. All right, hold on to that. Now, Roscoe's going to take the balloon, and in just 1 second, he's going to use the power of his mind. No, Roscoe, come down here, buddy. He's going to use the power of his mind, and in just 1 second, he's going to... No, come down here, buddy. Here, I'll hold it for you, okay? Now, here we go. First of all, he has to concentrate very, very hard. On the count of 3, concentrate. Ready? 1, 2, 3, concentrate. All right, let's see if you can get it done. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Pause. Stop. Look at that. I think he's done it. Look at that. He's actually trapped the air inside the balloon. That's crazy. It's not tied. You can see inside of it. How did you do that? Oh, he said a bunny never tells his tricks. But here, how do you get the air back out? Just count to 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ready? That's pretty cool. Give it up for Roscoe, everyone. That was awesome. Well, you know what? That just about concludes his part of the show. Everyone say goodbye, Roscoe. Goodbye. All right, Roscoe. We'll see you later, sir, okay? Perfect. Bye-bye, Roscoe. All right, friends. I have to tell you about this book that I read. It's called Meet Miss Fancy by Irene Latham. It's all about a boy named Frank who loves elephants. His dream in life is just to be able to touch a real life elephant. I mean, come on. How cool will that be to actually be able to touch a real life elephant, right? Well, Frank finds out that Miss Fancy is retiring from the circus and they're trying to find a new home for her. So he and all his friends from school gather up their pennies and are able to save up enough money to bring Miss Fancy to Birmingham, where he's from. Once she gets there, there's a couple of obstacles that end up not allowing Frank to meet Miss Fancy. Does Frank actually have the ability to overcome these obstacles and eventually meet Miss Fancy? I'll let you find out for yourself by going out and checking out Meet Miss Fancy. So, this got me to thinking. In magic, a lot of people use animals. Bunny rabbits, tigers. But I had never really ever seen a magic elephant. So I started doing some research and found out in 1918, Harry Houdini, one of the most famous magicians of all time, actually went out to the local circus and rented an elephant. Her name was Jeannie. That night in New York City at the Hippodrome Theater, he brought Jeannie up on stage and made her disappear in front of thousands of people. I thought that's great. I would love to do something similar for you today. So let me ask you this. Would you like to see me make an elephant disappear right here, right now, in front of your very eyes? I was hoping you'd say that. So I brought her along with me, my new friend, and hopefully soon she'll be yours. I rented her from the local circus. Her name is Ellie the Elephant. There she is. And look at her. Isn't she so cute? She's got her pink ears and her pink tummy just like that. She's absolutely adorable. Now, I was talking with Ellie before the show, and she wants to recreate Harry Houdini's illusion and disappear right here in front of you. Check it out. First, we'll cover her up, and we'll turn her around 3 times. Help me count. 1, 2, 3, and let's see if it worked. Yep, she's gone, never to be seen again. Now that's amazing, but I thought I'd one-up it. Harry Houdini made the elephant disappear, but he did not make the elephant reappear. So for you, check this out. We'll make her reappear. 1, 2, 3, and let's see if she's back. Look at that. Ellie's back. No harm, no foul. Thank you so much. No one knows how I do it. No one knows how it's done. Tell you what, you know what? A magician never repeats the same trick twice. But for you today, we'll do it again. We'll make her disappear right here in front of your very eyes. Count to 3 again with me. 1, 2, 3, and let's see if she's gone. Yep, she's gone. No one knows how it's done. A couple of skeptics out there. So for you, I'll show you. Poof, poof, she's vanished, never to be seen again. But she is a rental from the circus. I have to get her back by the end of the week. So you know what? Let's go ahead and bring her back. Check it out. 1, 2, 3, and let's see if she's back. Look at that. Ellie's back just like that. No harm, no foul. Perfect. No one knows how it's done. Thank you. Making the elephant disappear. So, you know what? You may think you know how it's done, but how about I turn this around for you? Would that be okay? I'll turn it around. There you go. How about that? I turned Ellie around. Are you happy now? Well, the other way. I'm sorry. The other way. We'll turn Ellie around the other way. There we go. That's not what you wanted? Turn it around and you want to see the backside. No. No one's ever wanted to see the backside of the elephant. But that's really what you want. You know what? There's Ellie and there's her backside. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for my new friend, hopefully yours, Miss Ellie the Elephant. The following is a paid commercial advertisement. And now, a quick announcement from our friends at Big Time Root Beer. That's right, Big Time Root Beer. It looks good. It tastes good. And today, we're going to try to do some magic with it, using nothing more than a bottle of Big Time Root Beer and this drinking glass. For this demonstration, we're going to make the bottle of Big Time Root Beer switch places with the drinking glass, using nothing more than these 2 yellow I'm sorry about that, folks. I forgot I had packed that, but you can never have too much Big Time Root Beer. Where were we? The first tube covers up the bottle. The second tube covers up the glass. With a simple wiggle of the fingers and a snap. And just like that, they've changed. That's right, folks. The bottle is now over here. The glass is now over here. And I thank you. Not too amazed. Because that's easy. The hard part is not getting the two to change. The hard part is actually getting the two to change back. A wiggle of the fingers and a snap. The glass is back over here. The bottle is back over here. Big time root beer. Tough crowd. We'll do it for you again, folks. Remember, the first tube covers the bottle. The second tube covers the glass. A simple wiggle of the fingers and a snap. And once again, they've changed. There may be a couple of skeptics out there. A few people who don't believe the bottle is over here and the glass is over here. They think the entire time the bottle stayed here and the glass stayed over here. Well, now he's good. We'll do this for you again, friends. Remember, the first tube covers the bottle. The second tube covers I apologize for that. Too many bottles, but you can never have too much big time root beer. Tube number 2 covers up the glass. A simple wiggle of the fingers and a snap. And just like that, you get a bottle over here and a glass over here. Remember, friends, the first tube always covers the bottle. The second tube covers the... sorry about that. Too many bottles, but you can never have too much big time root beer. The second tube covers the glass. A wiggle of the fingers and a snap, you get a glass over here and you get a bottle over here. But friends, what if you only have one tube? That's okay, because you can use that one tube to create a little bit of magic. You simply cover up the glass first, give it a snap. That means the glass will turn to the bottle. If that turns to that means the bottle, of course, will turn to the glass. But only, friends, if you have another bottle of big time root beer by your side. That's right, friends. If that's the case, you just cover up the glass first. You give the glass a snap, that turns to a bottle. If that turns to the bottle, it means the bottle, of course, will turn to the glass. But only, friends, if there's an extra bottle of big time root beer by your side. But what if you don't happen to have a glass? That's okay, ladies and gentlemen, because that's my favorite way to drink big time root beer. I just drink it straight from the bottle. I drink from the bottle over here, I drink from the bottle over here, from the bottle over here, the bottle over here, I have a bottle over here, a bottle over here, a bottle over here, a bottle over here, bottle over here. Friends, that is big time root beer.
That's big time root beer. Soon to be available at most retail establishments. Order in the next 20 minutes and we'll throw in another bottle of big time root beer, glass and tube, completely free. Just pay additional shipping and handling. Call us today at 1.
Now is the part of the show where you get to help out. And I don't just mean one or two of you, but all of you are going to help out with this next trick. Let me explain. Over here I have a prediction, and we'll get to that in a bit. So far, I've been up here performing alone, but in just a moment, all you have to do is get close enough to your screen to point to it. And as unbelievable as it sounds, I'm going to try to make the magic happen right in your own home. Listen carefully and play along, because if you don't, these next few minutes are going to be totally meaningless. You and I are going to do something amazing. Take a look at this assortment of animals. Here's the idea. Today, you're going to put your finger here and move from animal to animal around the circle. And I'm going to find you. The amazing thing is, even though you're at home and I'm here, I'll know exactly where you are. There are many animals to land on. A monkey, a kangaroo, a lion, and so on. Now I want you to think of a secret number between 5 and 15. Any number between 5 and 15. It's your choice. Now I have no idea what number you are thinking of. In a moment, you're going to move your finger the same number of times as your secret number. For example, if you are thinking of 9, you will move 9 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If it were 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are a lot of possibilities. Right now, put your finger here and get ready to move the same amount as your secret number around the circle. Move as I count. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. When you reach your secret number, stop and leave your finger there. Good. Now get ready to move in the other direction, the same number as you just moved, the amount equivalent to your secret number. Move in this direction as I count. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. When you've finished, leave your finger on the final animal you've touched. Now I know you're not on the dog, so we will take it away. I know you're not on the alligator, so we will remove it. I know you aren't on the pig, so I'll take that one away. And I know you're not on the mouse either, so we'll remove it too. In a moment, I'll ask you to move 4 times, either in this direction or this direction, whichever direction you want. The choice is yours. Move 4 times. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and keep your finger there. Now I know you're not on the tiger, and I know you're not on the kangaroo, and I know you're not on the elephant either. Keep your finger on the animal you're on. I'm going to take this arrow and put it right here. Remember, you selected your own secret number, and you moved around randomly across the screen. But believe it or not, even though you're at home and I'm here, I'm going to find you. You're on the lion. Out of all the animals you could have possibly landed on, that's crazy. Now you remember how I talked about this prediction at the beginning of the trick? Before I started today, I just had a feeling. And that's the reason why I too selected a lion. Today's technology, you have all the information you would ever want right in the palm of your hand. If you wanted to ever learn how to paint a picture, you can go onto YouTube right now and find hundreds of thousands of people who will teach you how to paint. Ever wanted to learn to play the guitar? Go onto YouTube and there's millions of people who will teach you how to play the guitar. How about play the piano? YouTube it. One of the biggest crazes right now, though, is people are actually watching other people play video games. Now, when I was a child, that was the worst part about playing video games, was sitting there watching your friend play as you waited for your turn. But these people watch these people play so that way they can learn on what to do when they play the video game. So I thought about it. If all these people are teaching these things, what if I taught you how to do a magic trick and we made it as if it was a YouTube video? Let's give this a shot. Hi everyone, I'm Dana Hill and thank you so much for checking out my YouTube channel. Make sure to hit that like, comment, and subscribe button so that way you get future notifications on all of our videos when we put them out. Today we're going to show you how to do a very simple and easy magic trick using nothing more than a red silk handkerchief. You make the handkerchief dance in the air just like this. You then proceed to tuck the silk inside of your hand. Don't blink. Once the silk is in the hand, with a simple wave of the fingers and a snap, and just like that, you get an egg. And the red silk handkerchief shoots all the way to my pocket. Now let's show you the secret. For this, you need 2 silk handkerchiefs of the same color. And you need one of these. A fake egg. I know. Kind of silly when you actually know how it's done, right? But let's go ahead and show you how to do it. You take your red silk handkerchief and you take the egg and you hide it in your hand. This is called palming. You show your hand empty and you cause the silk to dance around. This is called misdirection. From this point, you move the egg from one hand to the other. This is called moving the egg from one hand to the other they don't all have good names, but you get the point. You then show everyone that you're going to tuck the handkerchief inside your hand. But what you're really doing is tucking it inside the hole in your fake egg. Once you have the silk inside the egg, you simply wiggle the fingers, give it a snap, and show everyone that you have an egg. And you pull out the other silk from your pocket, just like that. And that's it. But from time to time, you will have someone who will point out the fact. They'll see that it's actually a fake egg. They'll say something like, "Hey, magician, that's a fake egg." If that's the case, then you say, "This may be a fake egg, but I am a real magician." And now you know the secret. One of my favorite things in life, other than my family and my friends, is music. It doesn't matter what kind of music, rock and roll, R&B, country, pop, all genres of music. Now, like a book, a songwriter uses their lyrics to tell a story. So I thought, if a songwriter can use their lyrics to tell a story, what if I use their lyrics to tell a story with a deck of playing cards? Better yet, how about I just show you?
I took my troubles down to Madame Rue. You know that gypsy with the gold cap too. She's got a pad down a petticoat and vine, selling little bottles of love potion number 9.
Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living, Betty.
I ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week. Will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64? Oh yeah, back in the summer of '69. It was the summer of '69. One is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. 16 candles.
I am 16, going on 17. I know that I'm not.
You once, twice, 3 times a lady. She's a killer. Queen, gunpowder, gelatine, dynamite with a laser beam. Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. You gotta have something if you wanna be with me.
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack.
You can't handle the truth.
I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, I'm a midnight toker. Tonight we're gonna party like it's 1999.
To stand under my umbrella, ella, ella, under my umbrella.
1, 2, 3 into the 4. Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. Dre is at the door, ready to make it.
Don't change your number. 8675309. 8675309.
Don't you step on my blue suede shoe. Well, you can do anything but take me over my blue suede shoe.
A kiss on the hand may be quite continental, but diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Mambo number 5.
Well, everyone, I hope you had a great time. But speaking of time, our time together is about at an end. I told my daughter I'd help her color her Horton Hears a Who coloring book. If you haven't read Horton Hears a Who, I definitely recommend it. A person's still a person, no matter how small. Since we have this stuff out, how about we do one more quick trick? I want you to think of your favorite color. In just 1 second, I'm going to make your favorite color disappear from this packet of crayons. Do you have one in mind? Here we go. With a wave, and hopefully your color has disappeared from this pack of... I just thought about it. There's a bunch of you watching, and you probably all have a different favorite color. It's going to be hard to color a coloring book without crayons, so how about we bring the colors back? Now, would you like to learn how to make a packet of crayons vanish for your friends and family? Let me show you how this is done. First of all, make sure you have an adult around to help you with these steps. Step 1, cut a hole in the box so that way the crayons will show through. Next, tape the crayons together so that way they form one solid block of crayons. After that, cut the crayons so that way you have a small block of crayons taped together. Once you have your small block of crayons, place them back inside the box. Here's the secret move. If you squeeze them, they stay in place. But with a simple let go, they slide down the box and out of view. And that's how you make them vanish. In order to make them come back, you just turn the packet over and they come back. So, add a little bit of cover. They vanish, turn them over, and they come back. And it's just that simple. Once again, thank you so much for taking a little bit of your time and spending some time with me today. I'm Dana Hill. Take care, everyone.